Discuss this further, we have on the line with us for that reason international relations expert Dr. Farooq Hasnat. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Hasnat. Now the US has said there will be no change in the bill. It has also offered a clarification instead. How do you analyze this development?
Let's understand one thing, and that is that I think it has been recognized now both by the government of Pakistan in a very subtle way, of course, but and also by some sources in the United States. For example, the ambassador here in Islamabad also recognized that, and there's also some talk going on in U.S. Congress regarding this matter. Now, once the mistake is being realized that the mistake was made, there was a lot of miscommunication between the two governments and also the people who were representing Pakistan in particular. Now, the thing is how to go about and make it milder, the language of the bill milder. As far as the bill is concerned, there is no way that amendments can be made in the bill as such. Because according to the U.S. tedious process of lawmaking, the bill has gone on the desk. It is on the desk of President Obama. And even if he doesn't sign it, of course he will sign it because he was the main initiator of the bill, or his party for that matter. It will become law in 10 days, so I think only 2 or 3 days are left. Now the question is how to give a message to the Pakistani people and the public opinion that this was not actually your intention and something went wrong. For that, yes, they will issue a statement. That is one possibility. President Obama, while signing the bill, can give something in writing and send back to the Congress, requesting them to make some changes, not in this bill as particular, but in future legislation, so that the concerns of Pakistani people are satisfied. And then certain statements can be made by the American.
But Dr. Hasnat, if this does happen and President Obama does send a written note or a statement, as you mentioned, the Kerry-Lugar bill itself will not be changed. The terminology used, the language used will not be changed. So the Pakistani people or the opposition parties in Pakistan right now, their whole problem will still be outstanding. So how can that aspect be maybe taken out by the U.S.?
You know, the thing is, actually, U.S. will, then the next strategy would be to talk to the opposition leaders and try to explain to them, which they have been doing all along. They have been talking to all kinds of people. But the problem will come, you know, in my estimation, the problem will come when the stage of interpretation will arise. And the stage of interpretation, they'll have a difference between the Pakistani perception and the American perception regarding Pakistan's nuclear program, regarding who's doing terrorist activities, who's not doing. Is Pakistan doing enough to cultivate relations with its neighbors as the Congress wishes, and with India also in that respect? So when that time will come, I think the problems will arise. Because at this time, they might release the aid, and then when the certification time will come, it really depends whether the Secretary of State is prepared to give a certification or not. If she gives the certification that I am satisfied that Pakistan is fulfilling all the conditions, then the aid will continue. But, you know, coming back to your original question, that how will Pakistani public opinion and, as you said, opposition parties will perceive this bill, and will they keep on raising those objections which they raised in the beginning, that this actually amounts to undermining Pakistan's sovereignty, and U.S. is doing too much micromanagement in Pakistan's internal affairs? That remains the key question.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your thoughts, Dr. Farooq Hasnat, international relations expert. Also, we